Obviously, I don't know XXXTentacion personally, but this is the best I could give you. His first tattoo, alone above his left eye. Alone is a self-described theme behind his life. Nobody knows your story the way that you do. Nobody knows your feelings the way that you do. Therefore, nobody understands you, and therefore we are all alone. He was always saying that we are all alone. We are all alone. As he said in the No Jumper interview right here, describing his alone tattoo all to us. His second tattoo, the broken heart on the left upper cheekbone. He mentioned that every single girl he ever talked to has been a liar. Putting your trust in someone will only deceive you, and it's the easiest way to get your heart broken. He felt that his own heart was broken, and the only way to heal this was in order to work on his own self and grow his own self. He struggled to put trust in other people. Whenever he put trust in other people, they let him down. They never lived up to the hopes that he wanted them to live up to. His third tattoo, numb, below his right eye. X realized that betrayal and disappointment were a reoccurring part in his life, and his only option was to preserve himself by becoming numb to all his emotions and the negativity in his life. By becoming numb, we don't feel these emotions that are in our life, and allows us to walk through our life and still continue the day-to-day without feeling everything that does come about us. It's a different type of way to live your life. It's not the overall most positive way to live your life, but it does allow you to continue to walk, and that's what X wanted to do within this part of his life. His fourth tattoo, the elephant tattoo. His ex, Cynthia, which I've detailed in the whole video. If you're interested in learning about Cynthia, it's up here, you can click it. But Cynthia first instilled his love of elephants in him, so he got it out of love for her. He also claimed that he wanted to be like an elephant, which is passive yet quite a deadly opponent if it's challenged. He also made a song that referred to an elephant, this song right here, so this could also be with resemblance to what the tattoo actually means. A full breakdown of the song would have to be undergone in order to understand this, but this could be further clues into understanding his elephant tattoo. He has two sets of 3 dots, above and below his right eye. He tweeted that they meant the beginning, the rise, and the peak, but they might make more sense as the rise, the peak, and the fall. In a sense, how he's gonna grow as an artist, how he's gonna become the best as an artist, and how every artist in one day has their downfall. Just a circle of life and how life works in all operations of life. You are born, you live, and you die. The universe comes, it stays, and then it goes. Everything goes in a similar cycle, and he may be talking about this through this tattoo. Now, his sixth tattoo, loyalty, below his left jawline. It's self-explanatory. Loyalty is something that everybody values. Loyalty is something that allows you to be with someone and be more connected with someone. Loyalty is something that is valued because it shows your true character, who you actually are, and what you believe in. He believed in loyalty. He wanted to stay loyal to those around him. He wanted loyalty as something that was huge in his own life. X in 2017 dated this girl. She was a P star, Taylor White. Now, Taylor White and him were pretty cool. There's some cool photos of them, some cool videos of them doing things. But all in all, they ended up breaking up, and X ended up breaking up with her. And the reason why he broke up with her was because of loyalty, that she was disloyal to him, and he called the relationship because of that. Check out this video.
But did you see that she tweeted about how sad it made her that you put that on the album?
Tears of joy. Not actually.
You know the exact quote, okay.
Yeah, tears of joy.
Tears of joy, okay.
Yeah, she hit me about it. She was asking to talk to me, but like, bro, everyone has sex, bro. Everyone has sex. Everyone, like, we can't like make women feel like the only way a woman is wrong to me for like having sex with different people is if you're promising yourself to someone. If you give someone that idea in their head that like, yo, they're yours, and then you like do that whole infidelity shit and like go against that. I can't knock someone for like being them and like fucking who they want to fuck. So like when you give me like an understanding or like give me this fake portrayal of this sense of loyalty, and then like kind of like lie to me once I figure like, and then I figure everything out for myself, and then you like don't have that true shame within yourself, that to me is where I have to like exit.
Obviously, loyalty means a lot, and being loyal to ideas, being loyal to yourself, being loyal to what you believe in is one of the key things to this life. His 17 tattoo on the upper right corner of his forehead. It was his own personal number. The album, the same number, was writing on it. He says that my sanity left me when I was 17. My heart broke beyond repair when I was 17. I realized that pain is and always be a cycle when I was 17. Now this interrelates with the numb tattoo, but when he was 17, he realized that his life wasn't going in the direction that he wanted it to go in. Now because of this, he got this tattoo on his own self, in order to commemorate this to himself and remind himself of the feelings that he feels on the daily. His 8th tattoo, Death Before Dishonor. It's on his right cheek, and it's a representation of his loyalty to his friends, his family, and his fans. He wants to stay loyal to his own people. He wants to honor them and show them honor throughout the way that he works and the way that he talks and the way that he walks in this life. What he doesn't want to do is dishonor them. He would rather die than dishonor the people around him because he loves them so much and he wants to show them that much more in this life. His 9th tattoo, the tree tattoo. Now, although this tree tattoo hasn't been fully told what it is, as he said that it's up for his own personal self to understand what it is, I have detailed what it is, and what I believe this tree tattoo to be is that change is going to happen. Change is going to happen, and you must restrain from attachment. You must be ready to change. Change is going to happen in your life. You might have to change. Things are going to change in your own life, and you're going to have to move forward and actually become better. You're going to have to walk through this life and grow more in this life, because that's what happens in life. Things change. People die. Opportunities end. Opportunities cease. Opportunities begin. Things will change. You have to be ready. You have to be open to changing, because being open to changing will allow you to understand and experience life in a better fashion. His 10th tattoo, lines on his nose on the bridge of his nose. This might symbolize balance, like his old blonde and black hair with the half gold, half black hair, how one half shows so much and the other half is dull with the black. It might show balance with respect to understanding that you have to balance different things in your life. You have to balance your sleep schedule but still your entertainment. You have to balance eating enough, getting enough exercise. There's so much with respect to balance, and he may be trying to balance these universal laws in his own life, so he got these tattoos in order to help himself understand that a little bit more. The 11th tattoo, his star tattoo. This could have just been cosmetic, or it could have been referring to Geneva, his ex-girlfriend when he was a little bit younger, where her name is Your Lonely Star. The star could have been commemorating her, but that could also be a stretch. I could just be reaching with respect to that, but this could be what it is. His 12th tattoo, Remember to Remember, on the right side of his neck. This tells us to remember who you are, remember where you came from, stay in touch with who your true self is. Everything that's happened to you, your experience, and what it makes you matters. You have to stay true to yourself, and you have to grow with that true version of your own self, because that's one of the things that we actually hold. That's one of the things that we embody in this life, that true version of ourselves. Remember to remember that true version of yourself. His 13th tattoo, Crescent, on his right shoulder. This could also be referring to Geneva, because he believed Geneva to be his lonely star. He said, I think of you every time I see the moon. This could have been referring to Geneva with respect to the moon, symbolizing Geneva, so therefore him getting that crescent, showing more love towards his ex-girlfriend. His Cleopatra tattoo. This was his first tattoo that he ever got. It's his mother's name, and he got it because he knew if he got this tattoo, she couldn't be mad because it said her name on it. 15th, the Ankh cross on his upper abs. This represents life, and it originates from ancient Egypt. This Ankh cross symbol is very into occult knowledge, and it shows a lot into the history of our universe and the history of this world. He may have known some deeper knowledge. We know he knew some deeper knowledge. We know he was into this kind of deeper stuff that he looked into, and this symbolism right here even showed it further. And the knowledge that he gained from this, and the knowledge that he knew and didn't talk about publicly, is represented through this symbol right here. His 16th, the VR on the right side of his abs. This represents Very Rare, his old group where Ski is currently the leader of it. It's an old collective rap group that he was a part of, Very Rare. He made a lot of songs in this group that were amazing songs that helped his career start upwards. 17, WRAC on his right hand. Now this is an acronym for Wing-Ridden Angel Cynthia. Cynthia is his wing-ridden angel. Cynthia is his love. He gives his love to Cynthia. His first girlfriend that he actually loved is Cynthia. I made a full video on Cynthia. If you want to watch that video, as I said, it's up there, and it's also in the description below. But him representing Cynthia through this, also through the song Wing-Ridden Angel, which is also towards Cynthia, shows it even further. He loved his girlfriend. Yes, there's mistakes that you do at a young age. Yes, you cheat on your partner. Yes, you stay disloyal. But all through it, he still loves Cynthia, and he wants to show his love to Cynthia through this tattoo. His 18th tattoo, theater marks on his right biceps. Now this represents happiness and sadness, chaos and order, yin and yang. All in all, this represents that there's good, there's bad. This represents duality in the universe. Understanding duality helps us to understand ourselves, for that things are going to change, things are going to be good, things are going to be bad. You're going to have a good day, you're going to have a bad day. it's just how the universe works. I think X was trying to remind himself of this daily, day in, day out, and this tattoo helped him get this. Now his 19th tattoo, rare on his right hand. Now this also is with respect to very rare, his collective that he had with Ski Mask, and he's also showing towards that what exactly he came from and the younger collective group that he was a part of. Now his 20th tattoo, Aiden. This is his younger brother's name. He wrote this in honor of his younger brother and to show his younger brother appreciation in his own life, as he respects his younger brother and loves his younger brother. His 21st, Crybaby on his right wrist. Now this is the same tattoo that Lil Peep had, and he said it represents being grateful for what you have and not to be a crybaby because you live in the first world. It's totally unknown what exactly this tattoo meant, but it is a really dope tattoo that he did have. All in all, it could mean something in order to help him think a different type of way, or in order to help him grow himself in a different type of way. 22nd, FVCK Perp. This represents his beef with Space Ghost Perp and how he doesn't like Space Ghost Perps. So he wrote a slur towards Space Ghost Perp and tattooed that on himself in order to show the beef even further. 23rd, Ring Ridden Angel on his right upper arm. This is also, as I said, towards Cynthia, RWAC, Wing Ridden Angel Cynthia. This is the Wing Ridden Angel part, which he also wrote a song about. He credited Cynthia for never leaving his side and always staying true and loyal to him. She was his first real love, the first person that showed him appreciation in this life. 24, Bad Vibes Forever on his inner right wrist. Now the name of his movement, inspired by the teen suicide song of the same name, which he states is his favorite band. We know he also believes in Bad Vibes Forever so much, giving us an explanation of it in this video right here.
I mean, to kind of explain what Bad Vibes Forever is, just as a whole, it's actually the opposite. I put bad vibes on my face because I want to deter anyone that basically has this preconceived notion. I don't like people that make preconceived notions about people. I don't like people that are very like one-track minded, and when you like, all right, when you see someone and you immediately judge them, those aren't the people I want to attract.
Bad Vibes Forever was something that stayed true to X and actually helped him grow his fan base and connect with people on another level. 27, Kill Me. When X was most hopeless, this is when he got this tattoo. He got this tattoo and he didn't feel the most connected to his life, when he didn't feel the most connected to this universe. Obviously, he would become more in tune with the universe. He would become more in tune with his own self. But before all this, he got a tattoo that said, Kill Me. A tattoo that said that he doesn't want to be here anymore, he doesn't want to exist, and he doesn't see himself growing anymore. Obviously, this would all change, but in the early days of X, he got this tattoo. His 28th tattoo, the Transmutation Circle, on his right palm. This is one of my favorite tattoos. There's a lot of pseudoscience within this, but the Transmutation Circle was used in alchemy, which is a science for turning elements into gold. And in essence, X wanted to turn his negative thoughts into positive thoughts. He wanted to change his own life into better and have more riches for his own self as well as for his fans. He wanted to create a fan base that was there for him. And he wanted to turn his pain into life. He wanted to become a true alchemist in this life, so he studied alchemy. As we know, he read this book right here, and he looked so much into this kind of stuff, so deeply into this kind of stuff, that he even got this tattooed on him in order to fully understand it even more. Clock tattoo on his left cheek, representing the value of time and how precious it is. You don't know how much time you have left in this world. X doesn't know how much time he has left in this world, and obviously he didn't, because at the state that he left in, he had so much more music planned for all of us. Now you have to be aware of this. You have to remind yourself that life is precious and life is short. Life is extremely short, and you don't know how much you have left, so make the most of it. Make the most of this life that you have and use it all to your own advantage. Make sure you do that every single day, and X wanted to remind himself of this, so he got this tattoo. Bad Vibes tattoo on his eyelids. These might have just been cosmetic, but Bad Vibes meant something really deep to X, similar to the Bad Vibes Forever tattoo that he did get, his collective that he was running later in his life. Now there's a lot of other small tattoos that he did get. He did get the Kill Me tattoo on his hand, sad face tattoo on his finger, the heart on his finger, the run on his finger, the I on his finger, and the dead spread across 4 fingers. Obviously, these are just tattoos. These are tattoos that are there for cosmetics, so I want to show you the ones that actually have symbolism between them. So I don't want the comments to be like, hey, yo, you missed a tattoo, because that tattoo didn't have too much symbolic reference, and a lot of people wouldn't want to hear me yap about a small tattoo like that. So that's why I left those out. That's why I left some smaller tattoos out, but the biggest tattoos I did show you in this video. And I'd really like to thank this guy right here on Reddit for making this list of tattoos and actually telling us what they mean, and myself adding it on. Thank you so much, man, for showing us what it is. I totally respect you doing this and putting your time into this 6 years ago. It means a lot for the X community. I'm happy I could bring it to all you guys today here too, to show you guys what exactly all these tattoos mean. If you mess with X, if you mess with understanding further into hip-hop or spirituality, this YouTube channel is for you. I make a lot of videos on here where I talk to you and I explain to you different types of things and help you understand them and grow your own mind. I have another video up here I know you would love that's similar to this video, and I really hope you check it out and subscribe to this channel, Blue Vanity. I love you guys so much. Thank you.